Friday. And we got some stuff that we told you we were going to do. Some makeup research. Okay. So we've been talking about all week about looking up our makeup and looking up how it affects us. And I was really crapped out, but how I got onto it is I've had all these allergy tests done, and with the Hashimoto's and with the thyroid, and we were able to find, some stuff that I'm really allergic to. But one of the interesting thing is that I have celiacs, and, and I've cut out the gluten, but yet in my report, it showed that I was still getting gluten. And she's like, you're getting it from somewhere. Well, where it's coming from. I'm really crapped out because Hourglass is my very, very favorite foundation. Like for real, I love it. Favorite. It has wheat protein in it. So there you go, folks.
No one ever thinks to check this stuff.
No, and I think, what really actually caused me to really, really look at it is I was looking at the Hashimoto's protocol, and there was a woman that was still, she was in remission, and she had she was starting to feel better, and then she started using this lip gloss. And I don't know if you know, but your lips are a mucous membrane. So what that means is you're digesting it. So, and you apply this, lip gloss to your face, 3 or 4 times a day. So you're not only, reapplying, which, you're eating, like it's getting in your mouth, it's getting on stuff that you're drinking, so we have a lot of good information for you today.
Yeah. And that could be contributing to your inflammation, could be throwing off your hormones. If, doing blood work, you can't figure out, why the heck are my hormones not balancing out? All this stuff.
It's bad.
We were saying no wonder women are wigging out all the time. These
Yeah.
guys don't put anything on our body. We're just slathering ourselves in toxins.
Like smelly fragrances. They don't put any of that on. We're like, oh, this smells good. The smellier the better. Yeah, well.
We got hairspray. We got
dry
tanning lotion.
Oh, and the
oh my god,
the self tanner.
We're just gonna become really sad right now.
Self tanner. I know. I don't even want to crap you guys out, but I just want to really give you guys information. I will say, if you don't have a wheat intolerance, Hourglass was actually 6, so it wasn't as bad. So the scale is from 1 to 10 on EWG Skin Deep site. So, I mean, if you don't have a wheat allergy, I would say use it, because for real, it's the best. It's the best foundation, but I can't use it. And if you have a wheat allergy, you can't use it either.
Yeah.
So that's my sad news for that one. And I just thought we would just pull out of our stuff, out of our makeup, right? And just show you, which in the meantime, we got crapped out.
But it's not about being crapped out, because let's reframe it. The good news is now you know where that wheat is coming from, because they're like, you're getting it from somewhere. She's like, no, I eat clean. But it was hidden in there. And so now she can take her power back and start to feel great.
Once I find a good foundation, I can.
We'll find it.
Anybody got some, let me know.
Comment below. Subscribe.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to share some of your findings?
Okay, so that was the Hourglass, right?
Should we start with the worst?
Yeah. Well, I guess we should.
Yeah, that's good, because that's skincare.
Yeah.
That'll be in our next video. Stay tuned.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you a little, So this is my favorite palette, my eyeshadow palette, because it's natural. And look, if you look at it, it's like, I'm sure you probably all have. It's a pretty popular one.
Yeah.
So it's Naked by Urban Decay, and it was a 7. And what makes it a 7 is all of the dyes. There's like red dye, there's, and it's kind of cool because these little reports, they show up and they show you exactly what it is. But, the interesting thing is a lot of these, they have allergens that are, and the immunotoxicity are high and enhanced skin absorption. So, I don't know if you guys have it, but I have kind of oily skin, and I feel like my eyes eat my eyeshadow. Do you ever have that issue?
I don't know what you mean by that.
like they go, like I feel like they go, just kidding. No, that comes off. No?
Oh, yeah, like flakes off?
No. just goes away. Like it's like my eyelid, like my top eyelid probably eats my bottom eyelid. I don't really know how it, but it gets off there. I think because I have oily eyelids, like oily skin. You don't have oily skin.
No, I do. It starts like kind of to go. I don't know about disappearing, but it goes.
It eats it into my eyelid. So, but I just had my eyes checked and I'm totally good. So they said that I don't have any cancer. I don't have nothing. I have good eyes. So the eyeshadow's not doing anything bad to that. But then here, so it's mostly like if you look, there's like the colors. So it's the colors that are actually bringing it up, which duh. But then they also they've had that big thing on the cadmium, and cadmium is can cause cancer. They had it on they were talking about it like in all this like fake jewelry and all this stuff that comes from China, and it's not good. So I just wanted to give you guys the reasons why, and they're really good. This EWG site is really informative on telling you why, but it's a lot. There's a lot of
it breaks down every single ingredient in the product, and each ingredient they rate individually, and then they do an average of all of those ratings, and that's how they get like the main big number on there. So it's a really awesome tool.
And like also too, like some of them that weren't in EWG sites, so we would just we'd look up the makeup, the ingredients, and then we would just copy and paste it and put it in the ingredients where it says create your own report. Is that what it? Yeah. So that you guys, if you don't see it, you can still be able to get the information you need.
They have a pretty large database, but if they don't have it, don't be discouraged. You just gotta find the ingredients on a different website and then just copy and paste.
So that's my other sad news there. Stay tuned. Okay. So this Becca is my favorite blush. It's not so bad. It's a 5, but it's not awesome either. And blush is actually pretty easy to replace.
Yeah.
But they have this. It has this. So like it shows you like there's a 9, but it's the retinol palmitate, which is vitamin A and palmitate. So what that is a lot of times too much vitamin A can actually become toxic. So if you're taking vitamin A and then you're getting a bunch of vitamin A through your makeup, people don't even know that. Like it can become toxic for you.
That one has reproductive toxicity. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And this is such a great learning tool because like for me, if I would see that on an ingredient list, I'm like, oh, vitamin A. That's good. But apparently it's not good.
Right. I would think the same thing. But that's why we're sharing this with you, because we thought it's just so important. I don't want to, I know it seems like a rabbit hole, and I know that it seems like we have so much going on in the world and, so many things to think about. But what I also want to do is I want to empower you, and I want to share things that that you don't have to go and do the research, and that can kind of give you like an aha moment, because I was actually not aha. I was like, holy shit. That's what I was. I was like, holy shit, Nicole. Everything I put on my face is toxic except for my little eyeliner that's a 2. So, anyways.
It could be overwhelming, but this little EWG, like they have an app on your phone, so it actually makes it a lot easier, because then we could be like, okay, so my blush is toxic. What should I use? Because that's the overwhelming part, is figuring out, okay, where do I go from here? But on the app, you just go to makeup, click on blush, and then they give you all of these clean options. So it kind of makes it a little bit easier, even though she's been using her products for years, so it's a little harder.
It's my favorite.
It's her favorite.
Here's my Kristen Dior. Put it on all the time. Do you know what this is? I'm putting this shit on my eyes. I'm going to get real right now. We've had a long day already, so it's like 3:30. This is a 9. A 9. I love this mascara, Christian Dior Show. I love it, and I bet you a lot of you do too. I'm really sorry. So yeah, it's a 9. And one of the major things that came up was fragrance. And oddly enough, it says irritation, lungs, eyes. Your eyes, you're putting this stuff on your eyes. Like, I'm like dumbfounded on it. So, sorry. So and they're endocrine disruptors, and there's allergies and immunotoxicity was the higher numbers of it, but it's a 9 out of 10.
So it goes to show you too, like, just because something's really expensive or it's a really nice brand does not mean it's great for you.
Or a favorite and really works.
No, I know. Or if it says vegan, cruelty-free, which is really important to me, but it doesn't mean it's not toxic. That's okay. We're going to make another video about our finds.
Well, I'm going to show you.
We're going to feel so happy and healthy.
Yeah. So let me just tell you about Bobby Brown. Oh, gosh. I feel like I'm like Mr.
My
Rogers.
friend Bobby. I love her.
Mr. Rogers.
Love her so much.
Okay. Look at here. It's a 9. It's a 9. Okay. And this one is the crushed oil. So I literally thought it was going to be healthier than my little Bear Sparkle. Because it makes my lips look shiny and awesome. No, this was a 7 and this was a 9. What the frick? So, I love all these products, and but I'm just, it's not good. So, and then the one thing that I did have that was good was my little eyeliner. It was a 2. It's the Bare Minerals, because it's Bare Minerals, right? So at least I was doing something, right? But I can't do my whole face in Bare Mineral lip or eyeliner. So I had a little smiley face there. So yeah, even this. Look, this lip service.
Ain't doing you no good service.
No, this has colors. It's an 8. Look, smells good. Plumpy. I love it. But guess what? It's an 8, and it said it had red dye in it, but it's clear. I don't even know where that is coming from. So I don't know what they're saying, but it's not good. Sorry.
Yeah, we discovered how toxic fragrance really is, and I had no idea. I'm just like, oh, fragrance. You think of essential oils. You think, oh, it's not that bad, but it is that bad. And it's in everything, and it's in stuff like, that makes no sense. Like her Dior mascara, it
smells like
good.
crap.
But there's fragrance in it, so I think they're like purposely trying to poison us or something.
Who is?
The government.
Shut up. No, they're not.
Just kidding.
I say that. Okay.
Just kidding.
But here, let's get on some good news. Here's the good news is this Mineral Fusion. Little Miss Nicole found this at Whole Foods because we looked it up, and it's a 2. And guess what? It's pretty. So I go like this. Look at that.
I think that looks actually very nice on me.
Thanks.
It's a good color.
See?
Yeah.
And it's a 2, and it's healthy for me. And my mucous membranes and my lips are not getting upset. They're like, oh, she's giving me some Mineral Fusion. And then there's a mascara, too. Mascara's not Christian Dior. It wasn't as effective. I'm going to find a way, though. So there's
we find one by Tarte we're going to give a try. So we'll see if that one works.
And we're going to find some for our next one, and we'll give you guys the info.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to share your finds?
Okay. So my highest one, this one I was a little sad about because I'm like not a lip gloss person. I feel like I always have a hard time finding a color that matches my skin tone. And I finally found this lip plumper by Buxom, which is a pretty popular brand. Got it at Sephora.
I get them for my birthdays, yeah.
It's a red 10. It's a no-go. It's the highest one you can get. So it's pretty toxic. So I was actually going to throw it away. I was getting ready to throw it away. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to toss it. She's like, no, we got to show it on our video. So, yeah. So the highest one for that was the fragrance. Once again, like, why have fragrance in this lip oil? Like, not needed. The colors. This is another thing we learned. I know this is a lot of information. But if on the ingredients you see a color and then a number, that's like a synthetic color and it's toxic. Whereas if it says iron oxide and then has a number, that means the colors are coming from minerals, which is better. So this had bad colors in it. And it had that vitamin A in it as well, which, yeah, you would think is good, but it's toxic. So that's a no-go.
Sorry.
Have to find, well, I could use the Mineral Fusion. I could use it of that from there. And this one was sad too because she got me this palette.
It's so pretty. Look at that.
It's a really nice eyeshadow palette, and I don't want to get you like hooked on it because it's a no-go. It's an 8.
Sorry.
And so this is a big one too when you're looking for makeup because I've seen this before and I never knew what it meant. Talc. If you see talc-free, that's good because talc is something that could cause cancer, and it's a big hormone disruptor. And so that's kind of what boosted it there. And fragrance. Like, why does your eyeshadow need fragrance?
It's in our eyes. It can hurt us. And my eyes eat stuff.
Yeah. So, we did find a really cool brand of eyeshadow yesterday by Aether.
Aether. Yeah, Aether
Jane Iredale and this Aether Beauty. They have a rose quartz palette.
But it's out, so don't go get it. Because we want to get it first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's let us get a chance to get it.
So once we find that stuff, we'll share it with you. Then, so the rest of them weren't terrible. So you have 1 through 10. 1, 2 are in the green, and then there's yellow, which isn't terrible. But I just got this too, so I really wish we would have started this journey sooner, or else I would have bought something else. But I just got this Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I actually really like it. But it's a 5.
What's in it that makes it a 5, though?
So...
titanium dioxide and
it's the colors. Yeah, the colors.
What's that? Microcrystalline wax. Huh. What the heck is that?
Yeah.
To make your eyes waxy? Yeah. A wax museum?
Yeah, exactly.
You're embalming me.
But I did see one by Tarte that's supposed to be like a more natural. That was like a 2, so I think I'm going to try that too. So, yeah, once again, 5, not terrible, but I could do better. And if you can do better and you're not tied to something, then why not do better?
Yeah, and we're going to help you.
Yeah.
I can't crap you out and not help you. I'll crap you out and help you.
Yeah. So then, I'll do that one. So, this is my cheap mascara. I actually found it on Amazon. It sounds fancy, but it's not. It's $12. Vivienne Sabot Cabaret Premiere. But I actually really like it. I feel like it works pretty good. And it was a 5.
But what was it that was...
It had some parabens in it. So, that is not good.
No, do you want to tell them about parabens?
Parabens really disrupt your hormones like crazy.
They act as an estrogen.
Yeah. You say.
They're a disruptor, like they act as like a hormone, as an estrogen disruptor. So it's so, us ladies, that's why we're doing this, because I really just want to make it simple for you guys. And I want to give you the information that helps us, because it's like a rabbit hole. Like this whole thing, I would have never done any of this had I not read that whole thing on the Hashimoto protocol about the lip gloss and our lips being a mucous membrane. And I'm grateful I did, because holy cow, like, even though, I'm saying I'm crapped out, but actually knowledge is power, right? And so we're here to do this with you guys together, and we're going to figure it out, and so that we can all live healthy and better, because hormones are a bitch, really. Like, and that's what happens to us. I know I'm cussing a little bit, but I'm just a little...
It's okay.
I'm a little upset about this whole thing.
Well, and knowledge is power, because like you see all these labels. Like I always see paraben free, blah blah blah. But it's like, oh cool, it's paraben free, but you really don't know what that means. Like I had no idea the extent of what parabens do, and like it's not just ladies, men too. Like if you're getting shampoos with parabens, like it could cause infertility issues. But serious things, even cancer.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, that's why guys they're lucky. I sit and I look at my husband, he doesn't have to do anything, which is nice for them. But that's why we go crazy, and I don't.
Yeah, they're like, why are you wigging out? I don't know, maybe because my body's coated in toxins. What's up with you?
Right, you've done nothing.
Don't talk to me.
I say you've done nothing, but you know what I'm saying.
We have all this pressure to be beautiful.
Right?
That's another conversation for another time.
Yeah.
I do have some good finds, though. I had some happy ones.
Those were pretty good, actually.
Yeah. So, I struggled, like, most of my life with acne. So, a lot of foundation made me break out, and this was the one thing that does not make me break out. because it doesn't clog your pores. But it's not technically a foundation. It's a tinted CC cream with SPF. But I just really love this brand. It's by Supergoop, and they have all this added stuff that's supposed to be nourishing to your skin. But it didn't make me break out. So I was really happy to find that it was a 1. That's a really good rating.
It's good.
And then I was thinking, no wonder it didn't make me break out. It's so clean. So this is good. Buildable coverage. And then
SPF
yeah, so it's like an SPF company, and they have all these fun little products that are like, they have like face glow serum, but it all has like protectant for your skin. And
That's
it's
awesome.
clean.
Sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reef safe, non-irritating, no synthetic fragrance.
There it is.
Boom.
There's your keyword.
Yeah. No talc, no synthetic fragrance, no parabens.
Sorry. We just care
I
about
don't want
you.
to.
We just care.
We just care. And then another good one, except for I'm kind of going back and forth on this, even though this is a good rating. So this is NARS, my little bronzer. I actually got it as a sample from Sephora, and I really loved it. And it's got a good rating of a 2. But NARS is not cruelty-free, and I've seen some really terrible videos on Facebook that really bum me out, so I'm trying to do cruelty-free products. So I don't know. I think I might try to find another bronzer. But it is a good rating, but you should care about animals, so I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Not to crap you out some more, but that is important.
Bam! One more.
And then, the best brow pencil ever. Like, if you ever watch any sort of makeup videos, I feel like this is such a popular product. Oh, I didn't bring it out, but it's the Anastasia Brow Wiz Pencil. It's a 2. That's a clean product.
Good job.
And it's a
Anastasia.
great product. And so, yeah, those are my little finds.
I think it's great. And then I'm going to just share with you, honestly, like real quick. We'll go over this, but I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek.
Yeah, we'll
So
dive in
we just
deeper.
decided, of course, while we were researching all this stuff, which took a couple of days to really figure it out. Because we wanted to make sure that we gave you, information that, I wanted to do the things that is very helpful and it's quick and they're not going to overwhelm you. But I just thought, we'll look up a couple of my skincare products because I thought for sure, oddly enough, I don't know about you, but my face, I think you said this too. My body loves organic. My body loves healthy food, but my face does not. I don't even know why, but anything that has any kind of botanicals, I get these like cyst-like things on my face and they're bizarre.
Yeah.
And so I've always used Jan Marini. I always go back to it because it's full of chemicals, right? And my face likes chemicals for some reason. I can't even tell you why. But so we looked up Jan Marini, my vitamin C serum that I love. Guys, hold on. It's a 10. It's a freaking 10. I put this on my face twice a day. And I love it. And I'm thinking it's doing great. And it's bad. And it's expensive. It's like $100. It's expensive. So, yeah, I'm going to share with you just real quick what it was. I mean, it was bad. Yeah, the vitamin A, which is not horrible. Because now we know, like, it's just taking precaution of the vitamin A. But
Yeah.
there was a lot of
Right. That damn fragrance.
yeah, and it does actually smell good. And I love this stuff. And I literally, I've been tried every person that we get my facials from, they've always tried to get me to switch, and I'm like, I won't, because it always has done well for me. So, but the immunotoxicity is high. And I'm not saying this is for everybody, but like for somebody that has a suppressed immune system, and there's a lot of us out there, that's the whole reason we're really sharing this. Everybody should be aware, but really people that are trying to dig into like feeling better, and you're like going down a rabbit hole of a maze of like, well, what about this? Well, I'm doing all this, and then it gets you feel defeated because you're not getting results. And unfortunately, our skin is a big organ, and we don't think about that. We don't think about what we're putting on our skin. So you have to think about that kind of stuff if you're trying to get well and you want to feel better, because right now, I'm 45 and I don't want to feel bad. And it's to me, yeah, we're going down a rabbit hole, but I would rather feel better and find a better way than I'm putting on my favorite, I can't even coverage, and I can't even use it because it's got weed in it. So I'm glad that I know now, right? Because I was like, I've been eating clean. So, but another thing for Jamarini, I want to tell you, their bioglycolic was actually healthy. It was only 2, so it was great. So some Jamarini stuff's good, some juice not, but you can always check it at EWG, Skin Deep, and they actually will be able to tell you whether it's good or not. And all of you that are going down the rabbit hole of allergies and gut issues and stuff, I would just check out your makeup before you start using it.
Yeah. And we'll put the link for that site there.
Yeah.
And then they have a app for your phone that actually is really easy. They even have a little thing you can scan barcodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really simple.
Yeah. They're all of our makeup.
And then so our next step is we're gonna find some good clean finds. And then we'll make a little video of those finds.
This is all my makeup. Bye. Bye makeup. We hope you guys have a great weekend, and we hope that this was helpful. And you can reach out to us. And if you guys do have any great finds that you love that are healthy, we would love to put it in the comment section because we'd love to hear about it and we'd love to share. So
yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Bye.